Okay, welcome back. Last time we made our way all the way up to Snowpoint City, battled Candace and won our 7th gym badge, raising our level cap to 53. Also added Lucario and Bennett to our party in order to replace our unfortunately deceased Heracross. And then we saw our rival lose to Jupe and Team Galactic take Yuxi back to their base here in Veilstone City. So now this guy is going to talk about Antana for a bit. They are mighty impressive. And he also really doesn't want to talk to me because we beat him so badly, he got demoted, they took his Pokemon away, and his partner gave up and went back to his old country. So now he knows nothing about any storage key. And he has Luca to basically go, hey, I have the storage key. And fun fact, the guy's partner who goes back to his home country, I forget which one it is, but I think he's the guy in Gen 6. I think he's the guy in Gen 6 who actually runs the PC thing. Also, in between episodes, I went and just bought more items. Okay, so look, I'll just quickly open this, and we'll proceed to do not much, because he's Luca, he never really does much. Like, I think Luca might be one of the most popular recurring characters who never does anything. Okay, so I bought 70 Ultra Balls, because I'll probably need them. I bought 24 more Moo Moo Milk and 20 more Lava Cookies. And with that, I'm just going to quickly move those to the top of the bag. I'm really sorry, I should have done that way sooner. But I honestly kind of forgot I could. Okay. Yep, that guy is certainly doing an evil laugh. And what does this guy have? Because I think there's in total, probably in total maybe 20 enemies we have to fight in here. So this is grunt number 1. I say enemies because there's the grunts, there's the scientists. There's grunts, scientists. Then we have to fight Cyrus himself, and then we have to fight Saturn as well. Okay, so that is battle number 1 complete. You know what, I'm gonna try to keep count here. Also, I am a little bit conscious of my level cap, because the level cap is kind of creeping up on me. Okay, what? Ooh, a dread plate, okay. 3 beams will build by into time and space. That's about Yuxi, Azelf, and Mesprit, and I don't know why I said them in that order, so please don't ask me. Also, I like how this guy is just like, the HQ's not the same anymore. Like, characters like you changed the character of the place, and he's not happy about it. Like, I just find that very funny. Okay, Ampharos, I can Leaf Blade that. Okay, goes for Discharge. Didn't I fight an Ampharos in the last episode? Shouldn't it have Signal Beam? Why is it not going for Signal Beam? But yeah, back on the topic of my level cap, I am a bit conscious of it. Partially because, honestly, I don't know how comfortable some of these upcoming fights will be. And also, my level cap doesn't go up past level 53 until I go all the way through here, all the way up Mount Coronet, fight the double battle at Spear Pillar, into the Distortion World, through the Distortion World, fight Cyrus, fight Giratina, or whatever it's been randomized to, then all the way down to Sunny Shore, through Sunny Shore Gym, and fight Vulcaner. Okay, so, also this Team Galactic member doesn't even have Pokemon. He's the gruntiest of grunts. And he also doesn't know how the warp panels work, so asking him is kinda useless. Also, it just mentally hit me. My main healing items in this entire playthrough have been milk and cookies. I've just been giving my Pokemon milk and cookies the entire time. Also, I'm putting Bennett out front because I feel like it's fallen a bit behind. And also, this grunt is really mad at me desecrating the halls of the HQ. Like, this ain't sacred ground. It's not a big deal. Like, this is just a building. Like, whatever. Okay, Stun Spore's kind of annoying. Silver Wind at 24. One more Nightshade should finish this off with Air Slash. And of course, why wouldn't it flinch? Why would it not get the flinch? Why would it ever not flinch? Air Slash at 60, I am gonna swap out, that is unsafe. Let's swap to Whizpig. Okay, Scary Face, but we're safe because Clear Body, now. Okay, now we finish off the Masquerain. That was potentially very bad. But hey, we did it, we won. And now I need to patch up my team. And by that I mean I'm going to patch up Fizz and patch up Banette. I'm going to leave Wizpig just for now because anything that Wizpig would be used for, I think Fizz can do, well, just better because I have Choice Spec Psychic. Okay, find TM58, Protect. I don't remember what TM58 is normally. Like, I'm really good with the TMs until like past 50. In Gen 3 and 4, I know the first 50. But like afterwards, that's where my knowledge on TMs starts to go. I can tell you like some of the important ones, but I couldn't tell you them all. Also, I want to go back down. Actually, no, wait. This is the way I need to go, so I'm gonna go the other way first. I think because I think it just makes more sense to go the wrong way first. Because I know going back down is what leads me to the key that lets me go all the way around. He's getting this close to his position of Commander. So, if he got promoted to Commander, what would he, like, what would his title be? Would he become, like, would he be, like, Uranus, Jupiter, Pluto, what, well, Mercury, Venus, and Earth, what are their deals? Okay, Nightshade, I should have gone for Will-O-Wisp first turn. Because Toxicroak is potentially very dangerous. That did, what, 34? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. I should have swapped out. And so let's just swap out now. Where's Fizz? There it is. I'm very concerned that one of these days I'm going to accidentally not swap out. And then when I do, like, I'm going to accidentally not swap out and then get shadow tagged or magnet pulled in. And just end up losing something because of that. Either way, Fizz just one-shots for Ninetales, one-shots for Hyperia, and he goes up level 47. Like, I'm 100% certain, like, I'm 100% locked in certain that it's absolutely speed boost carrying it. But, like, I don't know, I think this playthrough is giving me a newfound respect for Gorbis. The locked door is only open with the special key. Now, if I was a comedy relief sort of bad guy, I tell you, but I don't really know. And that is actually my IQ to go back where I came from, because I know that at the end of that corridor there's a locked door, and I don't have the key for it, so I actually have to do it this way. Because I forget things, because I'm human. Okay, so we are at facility, yeah. I mean, I haven't touched anything. Okay, they have a Ludicolo. Ludicolo won't do anything to us, so let's just Nightshade. And Nightshade. Okay, Astonish does not much. Okay, a third Nightshade should probably finish it off, not if it Mega drains into the wound. But now I can just finish it off with a Shadow Sneak. Okay, so what's in next? A Walrein. I'll go to Lucario for this. And Force Palm, hoping for Paralysis. No, it goes for Swagger, so Confusion is a definite threat. We break through. No, we do not break through. Okay, it puts itself to sleep, so that's not too bad. We break through with Aura Sphere. I should have actually... There we go. Okay, we snapped out Confusion. What I should have done was actually still kept going for Force Palm. That was actually a misplay on my part. And Choice Scarf is potentially huge. Like, if we give Choice Scarf to Gliscol, that's basically huge power Choice Scarf. We're going to be doing tons of damage. And we got TM79 Shadow Sneak. Normally that would be Dark Pulse. If he wants to get Cyrus's speech, it's in the main building. But basically this guy's just like, yeah, I'm so bad at figuring out where to go. He has directions on where to go. So we now have the key. We can open up this door. And let's quickly patch up our Pokemon, because we do have one little thing left to do in this building before we go. Well, in this, like, section of building. But yeah, like, what was I saying? Yeah, it was a misplay on my part there, because I got hit with Swagger, and then I went for the special move when I could have just gone for the physical guaranteed knockdown in one hit. Because I think my Lucario even has a slightly higher physical attack stat to begin with. But either way, like, still wasn't exactly the best idea on my part. Okay, so what do you have, Random Team Galactic Grunt? 2 young times. Nope. That's a stupid idea. That is a stupid idea, Team Galactic Grunt. And you have a Smeagol. Okay. Goes for Scatch, doesn't do anything. I'm just going to feint attack twice. And it's forced to struggle. Okay, Banat goes up to level 45. Okay. As much as I love Banat, it... he said something cool before the battle. I need to read the dramatic situation better. Team Galactic Credo, everything belongs to Team Galactic. Look beyond the world, space will become Team Galactic's. Yeah, not on my watch here, buddy. Intruder alert. Sure, it'd be a shame if you guys had an alarm or something you could ring. Okay, Toxicroak, another one at level 44. Okay, Will-O-Wisp. Sucker Punch didn't work because we weren't going for an attacking move. Nightshade will do fine. Now I can Nightshade again, and that should finish it off, I think. With the burn, there we go. Another Toxicroak defeated. And a Hippowdon coming in. So I'll just swap to Fizz and go for Surf. Honestly, I'm a bit concerned about... Like, I am a little concerned about Banat, because TMs have not been kind to it. I mean, TMs haven't been kind to me in general. Speaking of TMs, we get one for Wish, replacing Secret Power? That is actually huge. Because Secret Power is... Like, most Pokemon can learn Secret Power, and, well, Wish is really good. Like, that's a fantastic support move to have. No, Wish is the one that does it, and then it heals at the end of the next turn. It's not Healing Wish, the one that activates... I think Healing Wish activates immediately, but knocks the user out. So, So now we've finished off this area of the building, so we can move on to the next one. And, well, we can move on to the main building right after we make a quick trip to the Pokemon Center. Also, I had a tangent that I was going to go on that I have actually forgotten. So, yeah, not my finest hour. So let's quickly just patch up our Pokemon. I also haven't been counting how many people we fought in here. I think I'm at 8? I think it's at 8. There was one... Okay, there was 2 on the way in. There was the Scientist, and then I think there was 4 more. So I think it's either... Yeah, I think it's 7. It's either 7 or 8. And there was... I know there's an item out here, so I'm not actually going to quickly run in here just yet. Because I want to pick this up. Normally it's a rare candy, I think. A Light Ball. I mean, we have a Pichu, so if we keep Pikachu, that could be really good. Okay, what do they have? I like how this one Ungrunt's just like, yeah, you're too young to join. Come back when you're older. Okay, conducts R&D around the clock here, and so they can develop new energy resources. Also, these 2 people are they are definitely like within earshot of each other. Alright, so welcome to Team Galactic headquarters, sorry. The Galactic Veilstone building. Cosmic energy for the win. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could harness that boundless energy? You know, puts up the kind of front that it's like a positive thing for the... Then it's just like, we, Team Galactic, will take everything that can be taken and eliminate everything that isn't needed. That's Team Galactic's policy. You 2 are within earshot of each other. It's like, come on guys, a little bit of professionalism here. Now, hopefully I can get these 2 to actually, like, talk. Basically, hopefully I can run into them. There we go. I was actively concerned that I was going to accidentally, like, have to single battle them. Also, I do like, you should be tired out by now. I literally just walked in. So, yeah, unfortunate news for you, Team Galactic Grunt. My odds are looking pretty good. Bibarel and Dugong. This is looking like I should probably swap out. Okay, I'm good. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp whatever's coming in on that side, and swap to Lucario. Okay, Dugong hides underwater. I can Will-O-Wisp with the Bibarel. It goes for Amnesia. So what I can do is Feint Attack the Dugong, because it'll be slower, and then I can Oh, actually, I know what I can do. I can have Lucario set up Sword Stance because it outspeeds everything on the field. So Dugong will come up, hit dive for not that much. Okay, probably like a quarter. Feint Attack will do a little bit. Yawn is going to be a little bit of a pain though. However, I can keep... Actually, I can Feint Attack the Big Barrel and I can just Force Palm the Dugong and that'll one-shot. Guaranteed one-shot. And there goes the Dugong. Camazos goes up to 47, Banette hits the barrel, and, okay, Lucario goes to sleep, Mantine comes in. I think Banette is still okay to stay in here, but I do want to get a bit of damage out onto that Mantine. Mantine is very specially defensive. Like, Mantine has amazing special defense, but really bad physical. Well, not really bad, just less than great physical defense. But now I'm going to double swap out because both my Pokemon are asleep. The barrel is just going to die to the burn, so that's good. And in comes Meganium. I'm going to Glare the Meganium and Leaf Blade the Mantine. Okay, Meganium is paralyzed. Okay, that's going for Bounce. So I can double in. Yeah, I can double in on Meganium this turn. And we won't one-shot. And, okay, so it missed. I need to double in on Meganium again because it's going for Petal Dance. And if this... Okay, that kills the Meganium, and now Psybeam might bring down Mantine. 10 out of 10, there goes Mantine, and that is another battle successfully run. And, okay, my trailblazing streak lives on. So what, you have momentum, but the experiment's done. But what's their experiment? If I recall correctly, it has something to do with the red chain, but we'll get to that when we get to that. And I don't even remember how many people are left in this building. But, well, I'm going to go on with this episode until I'm done, so... Wait. Team Galactic TV room. State-of-the-art audio and video system for member use only. Onward to a new universe. Team Galactic. Question. So, my question is just like... Actually, I've never actually sat and read all of this text. Okay, let's just fight this person. This is like... They have, like, locked doors that you need special key cards for. Why are you here? Why are you here? Right. This is scary. I'm gonna swap to Camazart. An X special. Okay, that's Shadow Force. That's dangerous. That's damage. Oh, that's not that much, actually. Second Shadow Force. I can play him here. I can't play him here. I can't. Okay, but I can. 147. It'll hurt, but I can go Fizz here. That was too much damage. But I can surf. But I get outspeed. I get outsped. Lucario should resist Ghost. That was too much damage, though. Do I still get outsped, though? I mean, Lucario is my second fastest Pokemon, so it should outspeed and go Crunch. Giratina was out for blood. I'm kind of... Actually, I've seen a couple of Giratinas in the playthrough so far, but I haven't seen its, like, origin form yet, so that's probably for the best. However, that Giratina kind of shows... It kind of shows violence out there. And I don't remember exactly where all of the stuff is here. Well, this is the book that has the statues of Eterna. The creation of Dialga, the giver of time, in leftover as tears and like likewise it is with time. And the time flows on for its blessing of Dialga. Then plate number 2, the birth of Palkia, the creator of parallel dimensions, alive yet not alive, everything drifts in space, is to arrive in the same universe. It is the blessing of Palkia. Honestly, I do like the wording on those. Pooba Berry. Yeah, we'll never be using that. Because, you know, me, using berries, no chance. And I think this is where I need to be. Is it? No, it is not, so... It isn't where I need to be, so I'm going the right way. Because I like going all the... I like to go the wrong way first. Because that way I can make sure I get all the items and everything that I... Basically, I want to try to get everything I can, so, let's just keep on moving. Because now... that isn't the teleport there, so now we just take the one in the TV room, and we should be good to go. Because here is where Cyrus is going to be giving his big speech, because we are near the end of this building. Okay, over here, gathering the Team Galactic. What's the meaning of it? Also, that's just that one guy looking the other way. What's his deal? What's going on there, buddy? Okay, so here's Cyrus to give his big speech. That was a Team Galactic. Okay, his name is Cyrus. World's a crude one, and word incomplete. It's been and always will be a struggle to survive. Humans and Pokemon are likewise incomplete. People are lacking, so they fight, they maim, it's ugly. He hates the incompleteness, and basically just yada yada yada, wants to make a new world, basically. World change, world must... Yeah. Why not change it? So, pretty much it's like poured over myths and exposed their secrets, they captured legendary Pokemon, and now they have the energy to change the world, and the power to have dreams is within their grasp. So, yeah. Long-held dream world is on the verge of becoming reality, all those headed to Mount Coronet and those who remain. In here, their missions may differ, but their hearts beat as one. Yeah. You know, general, like, like, evil political, like, dictator-level cult leader type deal. Cyrus, boss of Team Galactic. Honestly, time has not been kind to that man if he's only 27 years old. Well, for Team Galactic and no one else, Preposterous makes his head spin. Very well, he's going to go and report that to Interpol, and I'm going to go and beat him up. I'm going to go beat up Cyrus. And by beat him up, I mean go fight his Pokemon, because he has 3 of them, and he's also about to foil his own plan. Team Galactic nap room. Please ensure the bed's unoccupied before getting into it. I mean, I'm the only one here. I'm gonna take a nap. And let's head on off. Okay, we have another double battle here. Okay, what do you have? What do you have this time? What do you have this time, Grunts? Are you enjoying your unescorted, unauthorized, and unsettling tour of Team Galactic HQ? I wouldn't call it that unsettling. Little trainer famous among Team Galactic. Okay, honestly, they are determined to bring you down at this point. Like, a full promotion to anyone who can stop you. That's kinda big. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is Will-O-Wisp for Kingler and Poison Jab for Salamence. Okay, goes for Dragon Breath. This is fine. And I'm just gonna try to bring down the right-hand side first. Metal Claw doesn't do much, but a burn is absolutely gonna stop it. And so will that, and now I'll just knock off for damage. Stomp doesn't do much, Mud Bomb doesn't do much. Both of them are now burned, so now we are in we're in a pretty good spot here. So now I can just quick attack. Okay, protect. Also, I don't know what's going on with Team Galactic in this episode, but they seem to absolutely adore Kingler and Hippowdon and Toxicroak. Like, I've seen multiple of each in this episode so far. Okay, what's up next? A Pelipper. I kinda wish I had any electric attacks, but that's fine. What's in next? And both of these trainers had Narbok. What are the odds? Okay, so let's just Shadow Sneak, Quick Attack, and that is another effortless battle, 10 out of 10, easy win. And might as well just quickly run back down and patch up my Pokemon. An evil team about to go do their plan for World of Domination or whatever. I sleep. I sleep. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna go take a nap. Come back when there's some real stakes going on. And I forget which of these it is, but whatever. Okay, so as an item here, a chesto berry. Kind of funny how I mentioned I sleep and then find a chesto berry which wakes you up. So that's kind of convenient and handy. I think it's the one in the corner that leads. Yeah, that leads up. So I think this is where I need to be. So let's check this one out first. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not where I need to be. A Lancet berry. I don't even know what half of these berries do. Like, if you told me that these berries are just completely made up... Okay, we found a magnet. I think we already had one, but cool. Like, if you told me half of these berries were just made up, I would believe you, because... Well, I ain't ever seen anyone use them. Okay, so... Up here, we are now at the end of the Galactic building. We have 2 battles left. So I'm gonna lead with Fizz for this. Actually, no, I'll lead with Kamazar so I can U-turn out. Okay, so time for battle number 2 with Cyrus. So you've heard the speech. Of course, it's a big lie. It's true insofar as there's an intention to create a new world, but isn't for like Team Galactic. It's for him and him alone. If not, it couldn't be a complete and perfect world. Seen the minions? And how they're uniformly useless and incomplete. Okay, so here's the thing. They may be uniformly useless and incomplete, but they're the only people who've managed to bring down any of my Pokemon so far. Okay. Okay, we can rescue them, we couldn't care less. Save them, disposing of them. Okay, first Pokemon have nothing to do. Yeah, we come rescue them because we can. Emotions are logical, rational, pain, compassion, and products. We can call it human heart. All of this, you know, compelled to sentimentality. Okay, okay, battle 2. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Round 2. Okay, what's he leading with? What do you got here, buddy? A Ditto. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, you're in for a bad time here. Okay, so we're just gonna poison jab and do a ton of damage. We're just gonna poison jab and crit. So that goes that. In comes a Dodrio. Honestly, I'm just gonna stay in and poison jab again. Not gonna lie, level 52 was kind of scary. Accuracy sharply rises. That's fine. Dodrio is still kind of a glass cannon. And a crit, and we poison. Gliscor is really on a roll here. Okay, heals itself a little with the berry juice. Poison heal Dodrio. Okay, quick attack, finishes off the Dodrio. Okay, there goes the Dodrio. That is Pokemon number 2 down. And his last Pokemon is a Skarmory. So I'm going to swap to Fizz for this, because it'll just be the easiest to bring them down with. And also, okay, level 50, download raises its special attack, Air Slash. Air Slash actually did it. Air Slash actually did quite a lot for that. A crit. It had a Focus Sash! Okay, well, oh, okay. I mean, with +2, it doesn't make any difference. Because, okay, well, Sash is broken, so that's fine. We just get faster and faster. Okay, that is Skarmory down, and that is Cyrus Battle 2 complete without any losses. Interesting and quite curious. Yeah, amazing how you immediately get handed an L. Okay, indeed, strong versus power is compassion towards Pokemon. And also, this is where Cyrus makes an incredibly stupid move. Right? This is like, recognize you're strong and courageous enough to come alone, gives you a reward. Here's the Master Ball. Keep it, my guy. You'll need it in about 40 minutes. Ultimate Pokeball, unfailingly catch any Pokemon, but you know, it's not something I'll need. Sure, it'd be a shame if a legendary Pokemon came to ruin your party, wouldn't it, buddy? Okay, unlike Team Galactic members, don't use them as tools. Next power of Pokemon his own. And now he's on his way. He is now on his way to Spear Pillar. Take the Wolf panel ahead, he's going to Mount Coronet. Okay, so, with that, we are almost good to go. And I forget... Oh, no, wait, I remember now. I remember how this works. It's one leads you to the lab, one of them leads you to, like, the platform he was talking on. Like, there it is. Just, like, you can get a meme out of that, just, like, stood to deliver any form of speech. Anyway, time to warp our way down into this lab and, do another fight. Okay, a focus sash, that's kinda nice. One awful experiment we did, experiment went too far. I do like how some of the scientists are like, we've gone too far with this. I do like that trope where the scientists are like, we've gone too far. Like, I love that trope of just like, what have we created here? You can see still inside. It appears to be suffering with its eyes squeezed shut. Master is still inside. It seems to be suffering with its tail twitching. And Azelf, still inside, appears to be suffering with racking shudders. Okay, so Charon doing his laugh, Pokemon of legs, where I suppose they would go. What are you trying to say? New world, all this jazz. Look forward to what Ari has planned. Yeah, Charon is weird. Our boss can do without your kind of moral support. I like Saturn. Came all the way here just to save Pokemon. Can't say he understands them, but why would he could... Yeah, Team Galactic takes if we need to eliminate what we don't. Well, we've taken the trouble to get over here. Round 2, Saturn. Come on, buddy. What are you leading with this time? Are you gonna get a kill this time, buddy? Okay, he's leading with some confidence. He's leading with a sizzle. Man has some confidence to him this time. I'm gonna U-turn out. I'm gonna U-turn out and go to Fizz. Congratulations, buddy. You made a mistake. X is hits. That's actually a lot of damage. Okay, Surf finishes off Sizzle. 10 out of 10. That's a win. A Bronzong. Bronzong isn't particularly offensive, so I think Banette can handle this. Okay, let's go for Will. Oh wow, that mustn't be able to do anything. That mustn't be able to do anything to Banette. Because he swapped out immediately. So I'll swap out, send in Gax, goes for Crunch, that was 57 damage. But we outspeed. Leaf Blade will do a lot. Okay, Nelly one-shots. Okay, goes for Dive. He goes for Dive, so I should be good here. Like, Leaf Blade will miss. Dive. It crits! Okay, we lost Sceptile. That's a really annoying loss, actually. But okay. I'll send in Lucario and just kill this thing with an Aura Sphere. Okay, so Aura Sphere brings down the Huntail. And in comes Bronzong as the last Pokemon. It shouldn't have Earthquake or anything. Okay, you know what? If it's gonna block me... Wait, does this thing even have any attacks? That's Future Sight. Okay, I'm +6 now. Gyro Ball isn't gonna do anything. So now I can just stab Force Palm. And I'll probably just Oko it from there. There we go. +6, knocks it out. I am still... I'm a bit annoyed about losing Sceptile, but it's okay. Okay. So what's next? Do whatever we want for Pokemon, press the button and we can set them free. Yeah, it's like, I mean, Sharon, if you want these hands, like, my guy, I will fight you. I will fight you, old man. Okay, boss crafted a red chain from crystals he took from free Pokemon. Red chain is what he needs to shackle something on Mount Coronet, and it's apparently needed for creating something. That's all he knows. Just who knows what he's planning on doing up there. Like, yeah, that's worrying. It's just like, because I always assumed Saturn was like the second in command. Like, that's worrying, because like, I always assumed that Saturn was, like, the second in command. I would know, like, all... Like, it's obvious that Cyrus was always going to be hiding something, but, like... Yeah, basically the green panel is just like, yeah, takes you to the exit. But, like... It's really kind of worrying that it's just, like... Saturn knows nothing about what's going on. It's like, yeah, we've done this, but... I don't know what the grand plan is. Okay, so... Well, bad news. We lose our... Bad news. We lose our Sceptile. Good news. I guess Heracross has some company. I mean, we have 2 losses, and they are both huge losses. And in the next episode, I've got to send... Yeah, in the next episode, I have to go up Mount Coronet, and I'm going to have HMs for that. So I will figure that one out in between episodes, because, well, I need to keep stuff alive, but I also need a maximum of 5? No, 4. 4. Actually, no, I know what I'll do. Okay, I have a plan. So what I'm going to do is save here. I'm going to save here and end off today's episode. And then what I'm going to do is I might train up something new to potentially add to the team. But what I'm going to do in the next episode is I'll ascend some of... I'll get most of the way up Mount Coronet, get my encounter for the peak area, come back down. I'll just make a cut for it. Like, I'll catch a Pokemon, see what it is, make a cut to, like, put it in the box and everything, and then go back to the top and continue from there. So, in the next episode, we're going to be ending Mount Coronet and getting towards Spearfiller. So I'll hopefully see you all for that next time. Okay, later.